Apparently, ito, spoiler. Hi, welcome to another reading vlog. And it's May. I hope you all are well and had a very well rested Christmas break because I did not. Um, Alright, for today, I am finishing The Curse of the Midnight King by Yakira Goldsberry. This is a magical fantasy fiction. This is a retelling of Cinderella and the 12 Dancing Princess. This is actually published November 9th, 2021, and the paperback edition has 280 pages. Very short lang siya. Although, hindi ko pa siya natatapos. When I started it December 30, medyo reading sprints lang yung nagagawa ko as usual. But I plan to finish this today. I am 54% through already. So, this is my book for a reading challenge na ang prompt is less than 222 ratings on Goodreads. So, for this book, meron pa lang siyang 10 ratings and 7 reviews. So, as of date, this is underrated and undiscovered book kasi ang ganda niya. It's currently rated 4.5 in average. Yeah, Curse of the Midnight King. This is a story, or we are following the story of Faye de la Rue. Faye is, of course, a fairy. That's one thing I don't like about the book is the naming of the characters, especially for Faye. Um, I just think that Faye is a very cliche name for a fairy. So, in this retelling of 12 Dancing Princess and Cinderella, Faye must sacrifice herself to save her sisters or risk them being trapped in the underworld forever, suffering the curse she helped create. After being separated for 3 years from her sisters, except when she dances with Pathos, the Midnight King, at midnight on a full moon, Faye finally sees a chance to rescue them all, but things are not as easy as they appear. Pathos, the Midnight King, is determined to keep her in the underworld with him. Because apparently, ito, spoiler. Pathos, the Midnight King, is also cursed, and to lift the curse, kailangan niyang mag-marry ng half-blood, which is si Faye ang napili niya because all protagonists are kapili-pili. Yeah, so Faye is half fairy and half human. But this story revolves around the three worlds: enchanters, fairies, and humans. There's a curse na naghiwalay sa world ng humans and the magic folks. So, yun yung gustong malift ng ating mga characters. And Pathos, the Midnight King, of course, he wants to lift it, pero his chance is to marry a half-blood. And si Cinderella, what's her name? Si Faye, her way naman, her chance then naman to lift the curse for her family and for her sisters is to marry a human. Medyo magulo. Kahit ako hindi ko masyadong naintindihan, but maganda siya. Hindi ko naintindihan pero maganda siya. Maybe I can give you more thoughts after I finish the book. I'm still 54% through. I plan to finish this and restart. Hindi naman restart, but go back to the Iliad. Yun lang.
I'm starting to think think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage, liquid courage. I lick discourage, I lick discourage. Now I'm starting to think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage, liquid courage. I lick discourage, lick discourage.
Hi, I hope you don't mind because I have meetings today, so I need to make myself more presentable. I just want to talk about my thoughts about book. I am reading Curse of the Midnight King. Okay, so there are things, of course, that we like and dislike about a book, and I know I mentioned that this is an underrated book, and I still have that. I still think the same. But as I go along, ito yung ano eh, this is a perfect example of a book that you will love at this in the beginning, but eventually the characters ruin it. I still love the concept. I love how the story flows. It's just that I have a few things that I don't understand about the characters' decisions. But before we dive into the characters, each character, um, let me just mention, bakit ang labo ng camera ko today? Dumating na pala yung tapestry na in-order ko from Shopee. Ang cute-cute niya. Lalo kapag naka-open yung lights. I put then I think a meter of fairy lights. Anyway, going back. Before we dive into the characters, let's just talk about ano nga ba, the timeline of the story. I'm not sure if I already mentioned. Ayan na naman ako, hindi ko na naman alam yung mga sinasabi ko. The curse was like, usually, di ba, parang hundreds or thousands of years ago, bago mo, ewan ko sa stories ganun, but this one, meron ditong 3 years ago na curse. Aside from the underworld or aside from the world of magic folks na cursed to be underworld, as in literal na nag-sink sila sa baba ng sa ilalim ng mundo ng mga tao. So before, magkakasama lahat ng mga creatures, enchanters, fairies, humans. Although, syempre, ang mga nauna ay yung mga magic folks. Pero nung dumating yung humans, sila yung pinaburan, the usual story, sila yung pinaburan ng mga nasa taas. So, sa kanilang mundo, the most powerful was the White Lady. White Lady yung tawag, as in White Lady na parang mumu. She loved the human race, the humans. She is protecting them in a way na parang the fairies, the enchanters, parang feeling nila pinapaboran lagi yung mga tao, yung mga humans. The king of the enchanters, parang nagalit siya, and then gumawa siya ng magic that the enchanters would benefit. So, magiging immortal sila. Pero, in a way na medyo kailangan nilang mag-sacrifice ng humans. Then, the White Lady discovered the magic. So, she got mad, she got angry. And doon nagsimula yung away nila ng King of Enchanters. From what I understand sa story ni Sirius yung father ni Pathos. He is the original Midnight King. Nakalimutan ko na yung sinasabi. Kasi naman may text eh. For Madame Leroux. Madame Leroux is apparently, meron siyang big role in the latter part of the book. She is the stepmother sa Cinderella story ni Faye. But she is the mabait na stepmother. So, nahayaan niya si Faye, and actually, she encouraged Faye to join the ball kay Prince kasi gusto niyang mapangasawa siya. If not, her daughter. But what I don't understand is, ito na naman, ito yung pet peeve ko kasi sa mga superhero movies and costumes in general. So, masquerade ball, usually the masks there are in different shapes. Pero ang most common is the half mask, yung nakaganyan lang. Or yung katulad ng Phantom na half. And, girl, hindi talaga yung na-hide yung identity mo. Bakit hindi ko nagkakakilala kung may ganun kayo, girl? Hindi ko gets bakit hindi niya nakikilala yung mga tao. Hindi niya na-hide yung tunay mong pagmumukha. What made me, what triggered me to share my thoughts. Kasi dapat i-ignore ko na lang kasi fantasy, fairy tale, alam mo yun, parang pagbigyan na natin. So, nakikilala nila yung mga, hindi nila nakikilala yung mga taong naka-half masks, but they are able to identify the person and fits away. Gets niyo ba? So, there is one time that either Faye or Leo, nagkita sila ng medyo malayo, tapos nakilala niya yung person na yun sa malayo. So, meaning yung shape ng katawan mo, yung movements mo, pero hindi mo sila nakikilala ng nakamask na mismong kasayaw mo na, bes. Tapusin ko lang yung aking plancha and enjoy my coffee. I have to go online na kasi I'm 30 minutes late na. May mga nag-chat na and ready to call. So, bye. Hello, I just finished The Curse of the Midnight King, and the ending was unexpectedly, well, when I first started the book, I thought I would love the whole book, but as I go along, pababa ng pababa, I was thinking of giving it a 5, an easy 5, my first 5-star read for this year, but, as I go along, pababa yung rating ko sa kanya. And the first part of the book is very exciting, very, very interesting. The concept is very unique. Although we have questions, or I have questions and misunderstandings with some characters, especially the main characters. And as I go along, in the middle part of the book, I knew na medyo hindi ko magugustuhan yung pupuntahan ng book. And I just hate the character of Prince Leo. Ang slow niya, bes. It's as if the character was used to make the story longer. Pero yung parang latter part of the book is kind of parang minadali. And yet, yung character ni Leo is like parang maximized, which is unnecessary. I would maximize more the story of Faye, the thoughts of Faye instead of Leo. So, yun, happy ending naman as usual for the fairy tales, but I'm sorry, I can't give my 4 or 5 to this book. I rated it 3. Generous 3. Ano akong masabi, bes. Now, finally, I am starting our first book pick for Mood Readers Club. Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angeles. Janella Angeles, the author, is half Filipino, half American. This is basically about a performer, a magic performer. Ano bang tawag sa kanya? Kalia, she is the star, is a performer ng magic, and she's not basically the magician but the performer along with the magician, and she will be competing with other performers which are male performers. So meron tayo ditong mga gender issues. The synopsis gives me the vibes of the night circus. There is a parang circusy setting, and there are also competitions among all the performers. But I haven't read yet the Night Circus. It's one of the prompts for this year, pero it's not yet on my TBR for this month. But from what I hear from other reviewers, this one, that Where Dreams Descend, also have a touch of Phantom of the Opera. So, medyo exciting din siya. And that is the uniqueness that I am looking for. Sana ma-achieve and sana makita natin and sana ma-feel ko siya when I read the book. And I hope to finish this. It's a big book, almost 400 plus pages. And sana matapos ko siya within this week and for this vlog, and if not. So, I'm just gonna work. I just released a communication for work today because there are public announcements that concerning our process. So, idle day pa ako ngayon, and I plan to polish my calendar for the month. Kasi tomorrow, simula na ng busy days, and I want to be organized as possible. Speaking of organization, we now have the cork board that I ordered from Shopee. I'm so excited to use that. I don't know why I share that, but so yeah, that's for now. See you when I see you.
I'm starting to think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage, liquid courage. I lick discourage, I lick discourage now. I'm starting to think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage, liquid courage. I lick discourage, lick discourage. You know what I've been through. It feels like there's no use, but I won't be happy too. Maybe 2020 is the year I bloom. For crying out loud, fuck you. I'm telling you, leave it.
Hello. May sapan pa din ako. I just finished reading the epilogue. It's just a quick description of how the it's not exactly a circus. It's more of magical acts, and scary. It's just a description of how the club, ano bang tawag dun sa lugar nila, some kind of club, how it works, and it is parang a night of a performance from the showgirl yung term natin. Hinahanap ko yung term yun kanina, nasa dulo ng dila ko ngayon. Ayan, nabasa ko na. So, I am going into the act 1. Sige, ang ingay. I know this was reviewed by many kasi it was part of a book, parang subscription box. Just haven't heard the reviews pa. Nakita ko lang sa pero hindi ko pinanood, hindi ko din binasa. And I'm not sure if it's just me, but I think this book could use some more time on editing. and proofreading. Medyo, ewan ko, this is kind of bothering me kasi may mga parts na hindi ko naiintindihan in one reading. So, I need to reread it and reread it again and reread it for the fourth time. So, para maintindihan ko, pero still, hindi ko pa rin naiintindihan. So, medyo hindi siya kumakapit sa utak ko. And I am afraid I could be end of this book. I hope na pagpasok natin sa mga Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, better na yung story and yung writing, or I can disregard the writing, or I can ignore the writing because the story is better na. So, let's see.
Lick the courage, I lick the scourge, lick the scourge. I'm starting to think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage, liquid courage. I lick the scourge, I lick the scourge. Now I'm starting to think.
I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you're free. We can go to wherever we like, there's so much out there to see. And you can paint a picture while we're playing of the palm trees in the air. I can sing you all that I've been